get because it's still wet. Man, I pay him a visit, ain't paid his bills yet. I make him feel that. I rap and seal that. Send out the head the Nike swoop stamps. I'm just doing it for the camp. Showed them to the night behind my back. One thing about that karma, she coming back. If you keep close. Nowadays became a trend and snake your homies out cause everybody back though. Everybody black though. I let them catch a used to off the hope I didn't purchase cause every time I see the just like a scary movie. Can't do no jewelry duty. Internet done altered it to a different game now. I don't rap about I let his name down. Shame how they blackball Kane, they scratch my name out. I pushed it longer than I expected to get my name hot. They wanna take me out this game like Shikari. Black Illuminati touch big rabbit, streets need a I got all of them leeches away from around me. You ain't rich enough to get me hit. Go up the bounty, spit some cheese. I seen had them hugging them EMTs. Turn to Stevie Wonder, you ain't seen. Youngers on the Mando, this routine. Delta 88 with a cool knot in my tube socks. Now I push the goons through the boondocks in the penthouse in the city. My bops told them free my G-weed up, let the whoops out. You feel my energy, they gon' remember me. Ain't never had a friend like me, your enemy, my enemy. Lambo crashed the whip and got placed in both shoulders. If he didn't live through that accident, could've been over, yeah. They wanna take me out this game like Shikari, Black Illuminati. Straight off the like Christopher Maltasani, and it hurt my heart to hurt you, but streets need a, yeah. I don't have these, get a hobby, she ain't working and you ain't got a wifey, you gotta. I got all of them leeches away from around me. The Escalade, I got like Robert Downey, yeah.
Triple S exercise.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. It's the USA. Facing Team World.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Giddey. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes sweeping it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Cunningham's shot is off. Good ball movement here by Team World. USA. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And for as much offense as the All-Star game features, I mean, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out.
Here's Cunningham. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Ball.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
There's the drive. And stolen by Barnes. Cunningham with it. Halliburton picks him up. Over in the corner, Barnes. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. USA with another miss. You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right, yeah. I never forget that, and it's part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, we don't come to the All-Star Week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
USA with another miss. Ball surveying the defense. Knocks it loose. Here's Giddey. Off with the layup. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Team World.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Here's Giddey. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
And I'm not sure if anyone will make some history here tonight, but the Rising Stars Challenge has seen its share of miraculous performances in the past. I'll always remember David Lee going a perfect 14 of 14 from the floor in that 2007 game.
So it's USA now, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. To Bay. Here's Bain. Back to Ball. And here's Bay. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bay's got 5 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Mobley misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Well, you talk about David Lee's perfect shooting performance back in 2007. Greg, how about Kyrie Irving bearing all those threes? I think he had 8 in 2012. Both those guys earned the MVP awards in those games.
And no doubt, remarkable nights that were put on display by those guys. Still, if you want to talk about pure explosiveness, though, I think no one has been able to top Kevin Durant's 42-point effort back in 2009 in this contest.
Phenomenal performance.
Yeah.
Now, here's Mobley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here they come. And the fast break now for Team World. Pass to Bay. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stuff.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Team World. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And here is Ball. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And it's Halliburton missing. USA trails by 13. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
First team foul.
And Team World making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Stewart with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Stewart's got the lead up to 13 now for Team World.
And, this game has had a lot of different looks to it over the years. I mean, it began as the rookie challenge back in '94, and since then we've seen the format change a number of times.
Shooting for USA.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Team World.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Here's Tate driving inside. Great D that time from Green. Well, Greg, you mentioned the various format changes to this game, but the one thing that never changes, as we've talked about, is the entertainment value. It's always the greatest young players in the NBA on a whale of a performance.
Absolutely. Whether it's Team World versus Team USA, the draft format, rookies versus sophomores, or whatever.
Right.
Never fails to give the fans their money's worth. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Maxey.
2 minutes.
He's still scoreless so far in this one. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That's going to send Tyrese Maxey to the line.
Personal foul.
Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. Free throw good, Maxey. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for USA. It's a 13-point game. Here's Şengün. That one, no good. And Team World will come the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And they recover it. Kuminga. USA moving the ball around. Knocks down the three ball. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Kuminga. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Team World leading by 10. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. In the corner, Tate with it. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. 50 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Outside, Jones. It's stolen by Tate. Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
In for USA, Ida Dosunmu.
From deep three-point range. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Şengün.
Goaltending
Boy, that
call.
looked like
The
goaltending.
basket
Yes,
will
it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Bain. Driving in. And he lays it straight in.
Bain with the shot.
And Team World leads by 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
6 seconds left to play here in the half. They get the rebound. Achua. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Outside, ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
USA trails by 14. Outside, Jones. Back to Green. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony.
Anthony.
That's his first
personal
foul.
First team foul.
So it's USA now.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Dosunmu. So he gets them both. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Şengün with the bucket.
Two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Third personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Outside Anthony to the wing on the left. Here's Maxey. It's deflected. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
On the wing, Jones. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jones has got it back down to single digits for USA. It's Anthony with the drive. Good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And there's the drive. Offensive rebound. Here's Dosunmu. Another 3 for USA.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball from long range. Good on the triple. Ball's got 5.
Well, you got to love how quick ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
To the paint. Here's Dosunmu. They retain possession. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
For your Team World. Isaiah Stewart.
Team World leading by 10. Pass the ball from downtown, and Team World another three.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
USA moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. USA needs to get off a shot. Jones. Rebound by Team World.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Got that one up quick. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Stolen by Ball. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
15
Tell you
foul.
what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on
2
his
shots.
face.
And USA will go for a different look here. Here's Halliburton. On offense, here's Team World. Big stretch here going 10-2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Franz Wagner.
It's on Franz Wagner.
Personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Tyrese.
He hits the second from the line. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Giddey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Edwards brings the double team. Pass to Giddey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Halliburton with it. Launches a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Team World, they have
Personal foul.
good numbers in the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. First one falls for him. Good on both. Now here's Dosunmu. The shot off that time. And so it's Team World feeling good about their 17-point lead heading. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Here's Wagner. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Tyrese Halliburton with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Team World.
Shooting for
Guys, their
USA.
play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And he can't hit the second.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Barnes. The shot, no good. Team World leading by 19. Here's Edwards. To the hoop.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Wagner. USA moving the ball around. Takes the 13-footer. Dosunmu's shot is off. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And Anthony Edwards again. Edwards got 11 in the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Edwards can't hit. Now USA with it. Inside to stop the run. Yep, that one goes.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. So it's USA now. And Mobley throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Pass to Stewart. Now Ball. And the three off target. Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Textbook, nice pass. Great catch, even better finish.
Outside Ball.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Third team foul.
And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for USA. Barnes left side. To the inside. It's Mobley, top of the key. Offline from the top of the key. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. hooked. It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Personal foul.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And Team World calls time here. They're ahead by 23. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Team World as they get the win.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we
Whenever I see you, I melt, yeah. Feelings like that I haven't felt in a lifetime, it seems these days. You had to go and throw that all away. Dealing with the cards you was dealt with. Your mama's still giving you, yeah. Looking like ain't much changed, though. Promise I don't feel no ways, but you really took me for granted. We were supposed to build a palace, wishing we were 16 again. Smelling your scent, I'm breathing in. Girl, you really did me damage. I knew I wanna get married. Fairy tale I needed then. Girls like you were my weakness. You left me for dead. Showed yourself instead. You were all I had. I was on my hands, yeah. Relationship went Titanic. On me it was tragic. Switched up on me, you're manic.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the USA facing the West All-Stars. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Now Paul. Wallace with it. He's picked up by LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it down.
From Stephon Curry.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away and the ball is out of his hands.
With the 3. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Back to Curry. Inside. Kobe with the steal. Paul with the bucket.
Chris Paul.
And even though he's a little older, Paul still possesses great speed. Excellent at using that speed in transition.
Here's KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First team foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
USA foul.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Curry with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
LeBron right side. USA moving the ball around. Bryant's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Kevin Durant.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
Curry, good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. He'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Second personal foul.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter. And I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
James, no good. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
West All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting for West.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
For 3, Love. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
Floats it up for Jokic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Paul missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And James throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Paul is doubled. Out to the right wing. No good again that time.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Shot's good by Kobe.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
And here is Curry. He's got 10. He can't get that one. And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Bryant. And a miss there on the triple. And the West All-Stars have possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Curry. Now, here's Jokic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. To the middle. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And finish off by Bryant.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Bryant. Now, here's Doncic. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Butler. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Bryant. Here he goes. Off with the layup. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
You got to make that moment last and enjoy it for as long as you can.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
James with a deep 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. LeBron's got 11 points. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for USA. Trailing by 17. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Older.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled.
2 minutes remaining.
Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that score.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Here's LeBron. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Kobe. USA trails by 21. They double-team KD. Kicks it out to James. USA moving the ball around. Love trying to break loose.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Here's James. Softly drops in the floater. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Driving to the basket.
USA.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
First team foul.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Outside Bryant.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Shooting for USA.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
2 shots.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
Here's Doncic to the inside. And to Kumbo. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Here's Kobe. LeBron trying to free himself up. Here's Love. Pass to LeBron. Paul with the ball. They shoot again. Shot clock at 5. Love. No good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Kobe Bryant.
Both free throws good for Bryant. It's stolen by Bryant. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the West All-Star. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Doncic looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
At the line for
all free throws good from Doncic. So it's USA now. Down low. James.
LeBron James.
And finished off by LeBron.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, as he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Up and in on the way. Giannis has got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Jokic. And no good that time. So USA will take it the other way. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. For USA,
For USA, Kobe Bryant.
And Kobe drops them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West All-Stars. Jacks up a 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Yeah, making the right decision off the pick. There aren't many players better. Curry delivers again.
And the rejection by LeBron. Here's Westbrook. And Davis puts it in.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever. Oh! Bryant skying high. The slam at home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Pass to DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. And it's not been that bad. Just a handful. And when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Anthony. The kick out to Westbrook. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. They get it again. Back to Anthony. Tries yet again. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly.
Mercy, mercy me.
Russell Westbrook.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Giannis drives in. USA trails by 20. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Pass to Westbrook. Takes it inside. And that one drops.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
LeBron with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
1:31 left in the 3rd quarter. To the paint. Here's Giannis.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Anthony with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the rejection by LeBron. Curry on the wing. With some arc. And the layup is good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
3rd team foul.
Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the 2nd half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Harden draws the double. Pass to Anthony. Back to Harden. Kicks it out to Iguodala. USA moving the ball around. Harden, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, oh, man. With that tightened up handle now, Westbrook can keep the ball on the string and keep the defense at his mercy.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt. Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
And so it's the West All-Stars, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Iguodala. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mitchell outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's Curry. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Western All-Stars ball.
They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Curry on the wing. With the drive. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. That's now 8 points for Luka Doncic.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Butler with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. And Jokic slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Anthony in the corner. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Russell Westbrook.
And the 3 ball is good.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Butler in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Westbrook double team. There's the triple. Another 3
Russell
for
Westbrook.
USA.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now Mitchell. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And with good defensive versatility and smarts, Love has turned himself into an asset at that end. Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
USA moving the ball around to the middle. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Now USA with it. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by LeBron.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passing chain.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
On the wing to Rosen. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
And stolen by James. And the rejection by James. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars. They're up by 34. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.